Hey there, people. So today, right now, I'm going to show you a couple options for creating noses for your characters in GRAVIT. This one's super easy. It's just a line. This one's a little bit more complicated, but it's just made out of shapes. So let's get started on my blank heads. First one, super easy, noses. Just use the line tool. Click and drag, hold down shift to make the line straight. Now you have a line. You can now edit that line with the sub-select tool. So you just go over here, hit sub-select tool or D on the keyboard, and when you hover over the line, you get a little icon that pops up, and that means you can add an anchor point. So you just click, and you see that little box as an anchor point, and you can now click and drag that anchor point anywhere you want. You can also change the joint of the anchor point over here. Right now it's on straight, but if you hit mirrored or disconnected, any of these other ones, you can get it to curve. So you can grab these little direction handles to get a curve that looks something like a nose. If you wanted to add, more anchor points, you just hit the sub-select tool and hover over it. You can add another anchor point. So you can add as many as you want, make something that looks like a nose, and then hit V to get just a regular pointer tool. You might have to resize it and scoot it right on top of your head where you need it. All right, so that was super easy. The next one is making a nose with ellipses. So zoom in for a second and make it a circle. And then I'm going to make another circle for a nostril, and I'm going to click and drag while holding down Option, move a copy over here. All right, so then I'm going to add a bridge of the nose with a triangle. Just drag out a triangle, and that's upside down, so I'm just going to flip it and a little bit more narrow, place it on top. That's basically the shape of it. It's just 3 circles, 3 ellipses with a triangle on top. I'm just going to select all of them, click and drag, select all of them, and pick a skin tone. There we go. And I'm just going to compound shape them, join or union. So now it's all one shape. And I'm going to put a shadow underneath this by duplicating it. I'm just going to hold down Option while I click and drag up. So now I have 2, and I'm just going to go to that bottom one. This is going to be my shadow one. So click on that bottom one, go back to your fill, and drag down the color a little bit to make it a little bit darker. Now I have a shadow on top of my nose, or underneath my nose. You can also make a highlight for your nose. You can use like any of these, but I'm just going to quick make like a crescent shape. I have a circle, and holding down Option and clicking and dragging that circle is going to duplicate it. So now I have 2 circles overlapping with each other. I'm going to hit subtract, and now I have a nice crescent shape. And I'm going to make that bright white, and I have to make that a little bit smaller. Put that on top of my nose. That's it. So that's 2 pretty simple noses. You can take them other places. If you would like to add more highlights, you can mess around with the different fills and even add like a linear gradient so it fades a little bit. But hopefully that gives you a couple options for different types of noses that you can use to illustrate characters in GRAVIT.